So I wanted to ask Stephen too. It looked like you guys were talking, and they're here and there. I see your lips moving. You kind of smile. He smile. What conversations were you guys having in there?
It was just stuff that boxers do in the ring. Like sometimes I'd miss a shot, he'd be like, "Oh, you missed," or when he missed, I'd be like, "No," or like sometimes when I was throwing my jab, I see him trying to time me with the right hand, and I was like, "Nah, that's not gonna work." I see it, but it was just small talk in the ring, nothing crazy. It was a good fight. I hope the fans enjoyed it. Steven Nelson, a good fighter, but today was a DP show, and I showed you guys that I'm here to stay.
Diego.
In the beginning rounds, you started off just jabbing, chilling out. Then the later rounds, you started throwing real shots that were more significant and hurting him. Was that part of your game plan due to that you younger and he was a little older than you?
Yeah, for sure, man. I knew in those, he'd be the most dangerous in the early rounds, especially because of his age. So, of course, the first round being a little cautious, sticking to my jab, trying to make him run into some because, I know he was most successful when he got his head on people's chest. So I was making sure, keeping him on the outside. And then once that first right hand landed, I felt like he slowed down a little bit. So that's when I started picking it up, start bringing it to him a little bit more. But like I said, Steven Nelson's a dangerous fighter as well, so I had to be locked in, full 12 rounds. I couldn't lose focus at all. So yeah, man, it was a good fight for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was asking him because I said the most success he had was when he was in the inside and he was throwing combinations, but he wasn't doing that enough. You felt like if he would have done that more, it would have been a more difficult fight for you?
Yeah, he was trying to do it the whole fight. I just didn't let him. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing my job, and as soon as he got close, I angled out. Whenever I felt like I was getting too close to the ropes, I moved to the sides and kept my guard up, moved my head as well, so I felt like he had a good game plan, and he tried it, but I just had a better one, and I executed it better. I controlled the fight. I made sure he didn't get comfortable in there, and I did what I had to do.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
What a great fight.
Appreciate you, bro.
First of all, congratulations. Great fight. I wanted to ask you to rate your performance, and then afterwards, how did you stack up against the other 168 guys?
I feel like to rate my performance, I kind of got to watch the fight over. I felt good in there. I felt comfortable. I never really felt like I was in danger or anything like that. And against all the other fighters, every fight is different. Every style is different. I just got to go in there and do what I do, man. I've been in there with the best of the best. We've been in sparring with Canelo, with Benavidez, with Carlos Adames, and a lot of other great world champions. And I always figure it out. I always got to do what I have to do to control or win, basically. So whoever is in front of me, I'm prepared as best as I could and do what I got to do to come out on top.
Just for Diego and Jose as well, you heard him with the check hook, you heard him with the right hand in a couple of different ways, and Nelson gave credit for that after the fight, but he also said the height wasn't that hard to navigate and the jab. Do you feel like incorporating and improving with your height and everything, a dominant jab, it could help take you to the next level, it could make you elite? What do you guys think about that?
Yes, definitely. I definitely got a lot of things to keep working on. Steven Nelson, experienced fighter, he tried a lot of things, but like I said, I feel like I could have did a lot of things better as well. He came in there moving a lot, was a little tricky, but I landed the right hand, made adjustments, and controlled the fight really, but of course, we'll go back, rewatch the fight, and see what are the things I got to work on.
Un par de preguntas.
Yeah, I think, the same thing. We got to go back. I think that was the plan, to use that jab, keep the distance, and I think Diego did pretty good. But also, we could get better. We're going to go back, get better. I love that style, and that's the only way he's going to get better.
Un par de preguntas para Diego y en español. ¿Qué te deja?